Hey guys, today I want to talk about something that is quite hard for me to talk about. It is about suicide. I know I talked a bit about suicide before, but today I want to talk about me. A few years ago I tried to commit suicide. I've actually tried it a few times, but I could never go through with it. The closest thing for me would be I'll show you quickly. Right, that. I don't know if you can see properly, but I've got two big scars going down my wrist. That was because I was not doing good that day, and I saw something, so I punched through a window because I was annoyed. Well, I wanted to do that. I saw there was glass broken, so I tried to cut. And I basically, some woman saw that I was bleeding and rushed me home. Managed to hold the wound so it wouldn't bleed out anymore. I've also tried to drown myself as well, but a few other things I won't go into because I don't want someone who's looking up suicide on this and be basically giving them ideas, because that's not why I did this channel. I did this channel mainly because I wanted to help people who someone might be going through a bad thing. They'll see my video and realise there's a message on it gets better. I didn't know that at first, but it did for me. Even though it's still not fully better, I know it has got a lot better. It's amazing. That was a few years ago, and a couple of months ago I felt like doing it again, but I managed to stop myself because I thought then I would go through with it, but I managed to stop myself from doing it. And it's been quite hard on me. I've said before in one of the videos I was suffering with depression. I ain't spoke to anyone about it because it's something I want to deal with myself. I don't want anyone else to know. Basically, it's just I wanted to talk about it because it's hard for me to talk about, and this month's worth of videos has really shown me that I can do anything. And just like, even with I don't care if I don't get any views on any videos, but if one person sees my video and realises something, that I'd more care about that one person than say if 100 people saw this video, because I want to help people. I don't care if people watch this for their amusement. I don't care what they think. Luckily I have managed to. Before I used to take whatever people said to me to heart. I used to let it get to me, but now I had to stop that because that was getting me down. And I just wanted to let anyone who's watching this, who's thinking about suicide or who's thinking about anything like harming themselves or anything like that, just realise it does get better. It takes time, but it does. It didn't get better for me straight away. I had to work at it, and I found out that one of the reasons for me feeling like that was I was secretly, and still technically am, in the closet. And I didn't want to admit that to myself. I didn't want to believe it. I tried so hard to change who I was. I tried to be someone else who I wasn't, and that was getting me down so much. I don't know what happened to me. I've managed to block out stuff that happened to me in school. I just managed to block it out because God knows what would have happened if I remembered it and when I was in like a fragile state of mind. I just wanted to let people know that it gets better. If there's anyone you know who's thinking about it, or you even suspect someone is thinking about it, talk to them, send them this video, send them any other video, any other It Gets Better video. But if you can do anything to help one person save their life and save a whole family from going through trouble, like going through depression, like, well, grief and all that, it's worth it. Because you don't want to have someone tell you that they're thinking about committing suicide and you don't really warn them or like stop them and they go through with it. It will haunt you for the rest of the time. It's like someone I know on Facebook, he was talking about suicide, and every time he talks about suicide a couple months ago, and every time I see a single status that he's like something's wrong with him, I'm straight away messaging and making sure he's okay and he's not thinking about doing it again. Because even though they may think I'm not going to do it, if you go through a bad time, who knows, you might do it without really. They might just be like, I don't want to do it, and you might kill yourself, because they never go away. It never goes away properly by itself. You've got to talk. And these videos have helped me express myself. Because that was one thing I was never good at. I was never able to express myself and talk about how hard life is, and just basically anything. But these videos have really shown me that you can, and it doesn't matter what people think, as long as you're happy with yourself and that you don't really, as long as you don't care what people think about you. Because if you care what other people think and if you take what people say to heart, it will really affect you. It did to me, but I managed to overcome it and I managed to block it all out. And by all means, if you're watching this and you are bullying someone or anything, don't bully them. Send it with me, because I can take it. I don't care. I'll deal with it. I mean, I don't deal with bullying no matter what. I don't deal with anyone calling anyone anything, because you never know. You say one thing against them, that might be just what they need to jump off the cliff. You don't know. Thanks for watching this, guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.